Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading will be the monthly reading. So it's a general reading looking at the energy surrounding us. It's for all of the signs for the month of July 2018. For the reading, I will be doing a 10-card Celtic cross spread using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck by Jennifer Galasso. And I will also pull oracle cards for additional guidance from the Soulful Woman deck by Shushann, Movessian, and Gemma Summers, and also from the Sacred Traveler deck by Denise, Linn. As I always remind you at the beginning of the videos, these are general videos, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. The only way to get a truly personalized reading would be to order a private reading from me. If you're interested, you can connect with me on the INSTANTGO app. Just download the INSTANTGO app onto your cell phone, and then you can find me there at Changing Phases Tarot. It's a quick and easy way to get in touch with me for sort of yes-no, very quick turnaround questions. You could also email me at changingphasestarot@gmail.com or take a look at my site, changingphasestarot.weebly.com. There you'll find information about the types of readings that I offer as well as pricing for those. And it would be a good time for me to just say thank you all so much for the people who have been with me for a while. I really do appreciate it. And for new viewers, welcome. I'm glad that you found me here on YouTube. Hopefully, if you enjoy the reading today, you will choose to subscribe, and that way you will be notified when I upload new videos. All right, so I will stop for now. I'll see you all for your readings. Hi Virgo, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your July 2018 reading. As you can see, I have already laid the spread. I've meditated and shuffled off camera, really just to try to save a little bit of time. So let's get into it. So we have at the center of your reading, Major Arcana. This is the 0 in the Major Arcana, the Fool, crossed by Major Arcana number 12, the Hangman. At the foundation of your reading, we have the King of Pentacles. In the recent past, 7 of Wands. Crowning your reading, you have the 3 of Cups. In the near future, 2 of Swords. You in the reading appear as Major Arcana number 3, the Empress. In your surroundings, right, in your environment, how other people are viewing you, you have the 9 of Pentacles. Your hopes and fears, the 3 of Wands. The outbound energy for the month of July, heading into August, the 2 of Pentacles. And the overall energy for the month, the card from the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, and the 2 oracle cards, I'll show you them, but I'll get into the meaning of them after we go through the main reading. From the Sacred Traveler deck, you have In the Flow, everything is smooth sailing. It's kind of funny seeing this woman on the sled, right, in the snow, and it's here, at least here in the northern hemisphere, we have the summer going on right now. So, but still, you have In the Flow, things flowing. And then for card number 42 from the Soulful Woman deck, you have Dream Seeds. I nurture my dream seeds with love and appreciation and allow them to unfold in their own time. Such an interesting card. All right, so let's start off. I think I'll start off with the main energy. So with the Ace of Pentacles as your main energy for the month, aces in the tarot are beautiful new beginnings, and you do have another new beginning at the center of your spread. So it does seem that, and I think for many of us, especially with the powerful full moon in Capricorn that we just had, I get the feeling that there's a lot of endings of cycles, major chapters in our lives ending, and then these brand new beginnings, new beginnings being offered to you. And this could definitely be in the form of With the Ace of Pentacles, it could be in the form of a new job. It could be just a new opportunity coming in, whatever that opportunity might mean for you. Could be a business opportunity, job opportunity, just, opportunity in general. Pentacles, the suit of Pentacles is earth energy, much like yourself, Virgo. So we have, it deals with our careers, it's material possessions, things here in the material realm that we can touch and feel. It has to do with our home, family, education, knowledge. And aces are blessings, right? These are sort of the universe extending this beautiful new offering to you. Aces are also yes cards. So if there has been something that you've been, waiting for an answer on, then usually the ace signals yes. And it's a very positive card. It's a card of success, positive new things, new beginnings, possibly linked to, your career. So keeping that in mind, right, let's start here with the Fool crossed by the Hangman. So this is kind of a start-stop energy, right? Because the Fool is all about getting started. It's the first card in the Major Arcana, the 0 card, and it's all about new beginnings and beautiful new beginnings that are, that it's sort of divinely guided. But at the same time, you are really asked to, to trust in the new beginnings, trust in the universe, take that leap of faith, much like we see here on the card. The woman she's stepping off out into the unknown there, right? Has one foot on the edge of the cliff, and then the other is stepping out into the unknown. But she's doing so, and she's surrounded by butterflies, symbols of, of new life, rebirth. She's doing this trusting in the fact that, whatever happens, it's going to be okay. She trusts in this process. She trusts in this new beginning. And then with it being crossed by the Hangman also has to do somewhat with trust, right? It's about surrendering to something. In this particular case, you see that the man, he is tied. You see his feet are tied. He's in this upside down position, but he's actually not tied that tightly, right? He could kind of wiggle out of that position. He could get out of it if he wanted to. But he understands that this is necessary, right? Whatever this time out, sometimes the Hangman can represent, a delay in something. If this is, for example, a project, it can have to do with things being put on hold, projects being put on hold. But it's about needing to surrender to that moment, right? This delay or this things being put on hold, it has to happen. There's a reason for it happening. And a lot of times it has to do with needing to see things from a different perspective in order to, because obviously if this man were in the upright position, if he were not hanging upside down, he would not be able to see things. You see, he has this sort of this light, this enlightenment going on. There's this light around his head. So he would not be able to gain whatever this new knowledge or enlightenment is if he were not in this position, this hanging upside down. So again, there's this sort of surrendering to this moment, but still trusting that there's a reason for it. If there's a delay, could have to do with, this new thing coming in. So again, that's why I said it's kind of start-stop energy, because the Fool is very much about, okay, I'm ready, I'm very excited about getting going, and then there's this maybe a delay. So there might be some type of delay surrounding this new beginning, but, new beginnings are definitely coming in here. It might just, there might be some type of delay around that, or you might be called to, to see things from a different perspective, gain a new perspective on possibly this new journey, new beginning before you actually, set off on it. Now, the King of Pentacles in the foundation, sort of distant past here, the deep past, we have, this is earth energy. Could be an actual person, could be you taking on the energy of this King of Pentacles. Obviously, you are an earth sign. So the King of Pentacles could be an older male earth sign individual. Doesn't necessarily have to be male. In these general readings, could be male or female, but usually they're older. Because the kings and queens in the tarot, they're the ones who have really mastered their particular suit. So, they have to be sort of older. They have to have gone through quite a lot of things in order to master the suit and reach the level of king or queen. So if so, this would be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. could be yourself. When we have court cards in the reading, I was just trying to see here. No, it's the only court card that we have. So when we do have court cards, they can be people that are playing a significant role during whatever that time period is. It can also be us taking on the energy of that particular court card, or just, a situation event that we're dealing with. And I feel that this is more, you taking on, or you, really in your element here, with it being the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles it's a very solid energy. It's a very trustworthy, dependable energy. The King, he really knows, we have the Ace of Pentacles over here. So, thinking about the Suit of Pentacles having to do with money and finances and homes and those, material possessions and prosperity. He is somebody who really knows how to go about making money. He knows how to, make whatever money he has grow. He knows how to invest his money. He's good at managing money. And he's just in general a very stable figure, right? He's somebody who's very dependable. So again, it could be a person who came in and, was this very stable energy around you, surrounding you and helping you. Or it could have been just you, taking on this energy and coming across very, very strong, as a very strong earth energy. In the recent past, there's the Seven of Wands, and sometimes it's kind of like this warrior type of energy, because it's you see that the man on the card, he is outnumbered, right? This is fire energy. Fire energy can also deal with the work that we do. It's sort of the day-to-day matters or activities that we deal with, right? So it can be our jobs. It can also be our homes, creativity, creative projects, endeavors. And it's also our own ambition and desire to get, those things done. It's our own determination and drive and passion for doing those things in life. But in this particular, or on this particular card, he's outnumbered. You see that there are six wands pointed at him. And, so he's outnumbered. But even though he's outnumbered, he's sitting on top of this, sort of perched on top of this cliff here. He does have the dragon. He also has his, shield to defend himself, right? He has his wand. So he actually, even though he's outnumbered, he has the upper hand. He also has the vision. You can see in the tail of the dragon, there's the crystal, right? So he has some type of vision, and with it being fire energy, this is it could be this vision of, or having to do with a new endeavor, a new project. It can also have to do with conflict or some type of struggle. If this is within the work sector, this could be you needing to sort of defend yourself or stand your ground at work. It can be defending your ideas. If this has something to do with this new beginning, or if it has something to do with a new opportunity, new job, or new creative, project, something like that. This is about you being true to yourself. It's about you standing your ground, right? Really defending yourself, defending your beliefs, your morals even. So it is a sort of a defensive card, but it's also a card of, of standing your ground, of being that fearless, of not being afraid to stand up to others, to really, stand up for what you believe in. At the, crowning your reading with this Three of Cups is a card of celebration, of great joy, of spending time with other people, of enjoying the company of other people. Sometimes this Three of Cups appears when there's, a significant celebration, such as, news of the birth of a child, or a pregnancy, even an engagement, wedding. Sometimes a card appears when there's a wedding party. So there's a wedding, then you go to the party afterwards. You're there with all the, with the reception and just in general having a nice time with people. But it's a card of getting together and enjoying the company of others. It's a water energy. The Suit of Cups deals with our emotions, feelings, relationships. So it's, in general, it is a card of celebration. So there could be something that, that you are celebrating at this time. Could have to do with, again, this new beginning, new job opportunity. But it's very much about being with other people, right? So this could be in the work sector. Maybe this is celebrations going on for, this new opportunity. Could be a new job, could be a job promotion, new, money coming in for you. So you could be celebrating that. What's coming up in the future with the Two of Swords is a decision that needs to be made, right? Trouble with this Two of Swords, it is often referred to as the stalemate card. It's a card of sort of stagnant energy. It's where you need to make a decision on something, but you feel as though you are, unable to, or possibly you are unwilling to make a decision for whatever reason. And you can see that the woman on the card, she's standing in a very defensive pose, right? She has two swords, and we're dealing with swords energy, which is, it has to do with our minds. It's cerebral energy, right? It's a suit of air, so it has to do with our thoughts. The suit of the mind is where we set our intentions, where we have our thoughts, where we make our plans. And so she has the swords crossing her chest there. So she's sort of protecting herself, and she's also blindfolded, right? Obviously, much like the hangman here, she could easily remove the blindfold, and drop her swords and get out of this position that she's in. But for whatever reason, she feels as though she's unable to make a decision, incapable of doing so. Or sometimes the Two of Swords appears when there is something that you are unwilling to see. There's something that you need to see, but for whatever reason, you're unable to see it, or you're unwilling to sort of face that truth or face that situation in order to see it for what it really is, and possibly make a decision. And this could have to do with, again, something within the work sector, something to do with a new opportunity, your decision, whether to move forward with this new beginning and new opportunity. And with this hangman here as well, and thinking about needing to gain a new perspective, see things from a different point of view, there could be something that, that needs to come to light. You might need to find or have some clarity on something before you can actually make this decision and move forward with this new beginning, new opportunity. Now, you appearing as the Empress, and it's interesting because I feel that the energy of this Empress card, along with your the Oracle card here, this Dream Seeds, they're very much in tune with each other, because the Empress is a very fertile energy. This is, you can see that in this particular deck, she is shown as, she's pregnant. She has all of this, look at all the abundance surrounding her. There's this beautiful, tree laden with fruit. We have the wheat behind her. So everything is very lush. Everything is very abundant. She's very beautiful. She's actually pregnant right now. There are the butterflies, again, representing this, newness, this new rebirth, change, metamorphosis. And this could, obviously for some of you, not going to resonate with everybody. This could be you or somebody around you finding out that you're pregnant, finding out, or possibly giving birth. And we did have over here, this Three of Cups celebration crowning the reading. So there could be news of a pregnancy, news of a birth, either your own or, or somebody that's close to you. If it's not that, then this could be within, this new opportunity, the work opportunity, possibly this new job coming in. It's giving birth to new ideas, right? It's having that spark of a new idea, and then just sort of much like, with a pregnancy, it's not just having that new idea. It's about taking care of it. It's about nurturing it. It's about allowing that seed, right? This dream seed, allowing it to take root and to grow, and providing, just like here in the garden. I mean, everything that's growing so lushly here, it didn't happen overnight. I mean, this takes time. You have to, much like a pregnancy, it's all of the months that goes into that, so there could be you right now just feeling very, very creative. Maybe you have this new idea, this new project, and you're very excited about moving forward with it, but there's lots of, sort of creativity, creative energy surrounding you. And now how others are viewing you, what you have in your environment, this Nine of Pentacles, this is very good energy. And again, it's another very lush card. I mean, look at this. It's very beautiful. She has the Nine Pentacles around her. She is looking very confident, right? Very beautiful. Again, the trees laden with fruit, this beautiful garden. She has the tiger there next to her, sort of has her back. And the Nine of Pentacles is a card of more earth energy, but it's a card of self-sufficient, right? It's the self-sufficient woman. She has that. She has the life that she's always envisioned for herself. She has enough money here with all these pentacles. She has enough money to be able to do the things that she has always wanted to do. This could be going on a nice vacation. This could be, just having money to be able to go out and buy new clothes for, something that an event that she's going to. This could be having money to be able to go to a nice event, to go out. It's not, money's not lacking here, right? It's having everything that she needs, having this, and she's worked hard to get to this Nine. I mean, this didn't happen overnight. She's worked, much like with the Empress, where this takes time and it takes a lot of hard work and care to get to this Nine of Pentacles. She's taken her a while to get there. This has not happened overnight. But it is a card of self-sufficiency. So not needing anybody else, right? You are very much sort of in your element, and you're very in control, I think, of what's going on. Even though there is this kind of doubtful energy surrounding this possible decision and this new beginning, you're coming through, and what's surrounding you is very solid, very stable. Things growing. Lots of expansive energy with this Three of Empress, right? And we have the Three of Cups up here, and then the 3 here. And we also have a 3. We have 3 threes in this reading, right? 3 threes. And threes in the Tarot are expansive energy, right? I'm getting to this one now, this Three of Wands and the hopes and fears. This card, it's kind of waiting for your ships to come in. In this deck, it doesn't show the man on, up on the cliff top looking out to sea. It shows it a little differently. It has the woman with the crystal ball, right? And it's this light, or this this vision that she has here with the crystal ball that's just shining its light and really illuminating kind of her path forward. So again, there is this, and we have the crystal over here. So there's something about a new idea. You have this new idea, you have this new vision. It's you maybe needing to defend that in some way, but it's, you're very focused on this new path, on this new vision. And again, this Three of Wands is all about endless opportunities, right? It's lots of opportunities coming in. In the traditional tarot, there's the man, and he's kind of looking out to sea. He's waiting for his ships to come in to see what type of return on investment he's going to have, And if we think of this Three of Wands, it's the card that comes after the 2, which is the card of, decision and needing to choose one path. And now, you've made this decision, right? You decided on that possibly this new opportunity, this brand new beginning, a new path. And you've put a lot of hard work and effort into it, right? And now you're sort of thinking, all right, what am I going to get back in return? After all of my hard work, after everything that I put into it, what do I get back? And so it's that type of energy, but it is very expansive, and there are lots of opportunities. This card can also have to do with overseas, something to do with overseas, could be travel overseas. This could be you, maybe this new opportunity has to do with traveling overseas. Maybe, that's part of why you've had to defend yourself, because, it's maybe it's something completely different for you. Or if this isn't, then this could be, moving, or something to do with traveling by the water or moving closer to the water. But again, it's a very, it's a very good energy, very exciting energy coming in. And this is sort of what you're hoping for. You're hoping for, after all of the hard work that, and the choices that you've made, you're hoping for a good return on investment. You're hoping for, some type of good payback for the, the decisions that you've made. And then as you end the month, heading into the next month with the Two of Pentacles, This can have to do with, it is more earth energy. It can have to do with, literally juggling your finances, right? Taking sort of maybe leaving one bill until later in order to pay one that's more important if money's a little tight this month. It can also have to do with, needing to have more balance in your life, right? These twos in the tarot, they can have to do with choices. They can have to do with balance. They can have to do with, in this case, the woman, she's juggling the 2 coins here. So this could have to do with balancing or juggling different areas of your life, your home with your work, your family with your careers, that type of energy. But it also has to do with being flexible, right? And no matter what is thrown at you, if she only has 2 pentacles in the air, but if they end up throwing more at her, and there are more things to do, there are more projects that you have to tackle all at once, or more things that come in towards the end of the month. It's about going with the flow, right? And being flexible, and by, adjusting a little bit and not getting flustered and not feeling overwhelmed, you're able to take on, whatever this, extra is, and do so well. You're able to find that balance, to keep all the balls in the air, to keep everything going. But it might have to do with either, being a little more flexible, going with the flow, seeing things from a different perspective. But overall, it looks like there's new things trying to come in here, but there might be, something that you have to kind of stand your ground and be firm and stand up for yourself. But there's celebrations and lots of, expansiveness coming in, this expansive energy. So let me take a look at the oracle cards. I like to read the full meaning for the cards. Let's see. We'll start off with this one because I feel that it ties in really well with what we're talking about. And this is card number 42. Let me find it here. And this card says, my dreams are my soul's own desire to experience new things and new learning, new ways to express my divine imagination and my gifts. When a new dream or desire is right for me, I feel a sense of excitement, purpose, or adventure, a big yes within that doesn't go away but continues to spark my imagination and quicken my heartbeat. I nurture my dreams with love and allow them to unfold in their own time. I know it's best to take the seed of inspiration and plant it quietly in the nourishing energies of my heart, giving it time to grow strong before sharing my dreams with others. And when one dream dies, a space opens up for a new dream to be born. Dreams are always flowing to me. And it ties in exactly with what I was saying about this Empress and about allowing, whatever these new seeds are, whatever you've come up with, this new project, it's definitely coming through, and you're giving birth to these ideas. You're very creative. So July might be a very good creative month for you. And, creativity is something different for each person. For some people, it could be, starting up or taking art lessons. For others, it can be journaling. For others, it can be writing a children's book. Whatever creativity means for you, whatever you enjoy doing, it could definitely be a good month for that. Could even be, or there might be an opportunity to kind of marry a couple of things here, right? Your creativity with your career, your work. There might be a way to maybe bring one into the other, Let me see, in the flow, let me find this card. Here we go. So in the flow card, it says, let go of the shore, enter the flow. You're moving into a period of gracious ease and flow. All is unfolding perfectly and with good timing. Everything is falling into place because you aren't resisting the drift of the great river of life. Enjoy the ride. This isn't the time to try to control the events of your life. Let the Creator support you. You don't have to do it all yourself. The glory of the universe flows through you. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know, it's not always easy to let go of the shore. However, this card is urging you to take a risk and let go. When you are truly in the flow, you don't need to push or exert effort to make things happen. You can flow around any obstacle. If there is a situation in your life that isn't falling into place, let it go. It's not the right time. When you're in a state of flow, you aren't pushing the river to go faster, and you aren't swimming against it. You just enjoy the ride. If you aren't feeling the smooth current of life, it might mean that you're trying to control situations in your life, or you're being self-critical or judgmental. The way to move into flow is through gratitude and appreciation, and by allowing others and spirit to support and help you. And I was saying here with the Two of Pentacles, right, about needing to go with the flow and be more, sort of willing and able to adapt. And I think that if we have to think of key words to go along with your reading for this month, I would say that, yeah, there's new opportunities, these seeds, and sort of nurturing and giving birth to these new projects, allowing that to happen, but also, adapting and going with the flow, possibly seeing things from a new perspective. But there are new beginnings. We have the Fool here. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Empress giving birth to new, these beautiful new creative ideas or projects. Lots of Pentacles here. We have the King of Pentacles, 9, the 2, right? So a focus on creativity, creative endeavors, a focus on, material prosperity, possibly new job opportunities, and then, going with the flow, allowing these things to come in here. And there might be a slight delay, or there might be, you might need to kind of see things from a different point of view or gain a new perspective. But there's a reason for that, right? This is divine timing at play. The Hangman, again, is surrender, right? Letting go, being in the flow, and allowing these things to happen. But it overall looks like a good month for you. So I do thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again. And just know that I'm sending you all much peace, love, and light for a wonderful month of July. Bye for now.